we're going to get into our friend and mod, Mr. Ryan Resells Infinity. He says that Amazon's downfall. Resellers are pissed. What are they pissed about? What aren't resellers pissed about? We're always pissed off, right? But you know what they say, right? It's better to be pissed off than be pissed on. Let's see what Ryan got to say. Ryan rants.
What's up, guys? Reseller Rant, episode 25. Check it.
Hey, this might give us copyright. We're just gonna kind of okay.
So I'm driving to, and it just occurred to me. So I'm driving to another store to get a bunch of clearance Lego that I know is on sale, and it sort of just kind of like occurred to me that maybe I need to check and see if Amazon has restricted me from selling Lego. Right? But guess what? Never fear. Never fear. Walmart is here. Should I get paid? Should I be getting paid for these Walmart endorsements? I think I should. Walmart.
Tell me about it.
Get at me.
Tell me about it.
Anyway, so Amazon has gone fucking batshit crazy. Of course, they are fucking kicking sellers the fuck off listings. They are making us send in, 100 units, 200 units, 300 units.
Crazy.
Invoices. So, that is fucking batshit. You can't be a retail arbitrage seller or an OA seller and send in, or a small reseller to begin with, and even wholesale. Sometimes, a lot of these brands, you're going to be able to cash flow. Cash flow some of these invoices. I don't know. If you got stellar credit and you're just starting off and never fucked up any.
Amazon is turning into complete.
Maybe that would be something you could do. But every brand, I doubt it. So, and not every brand you want to get anyway. But we're getting gated or regated in many of the things that we used to be able to sell. Universal, right?
It's crazy.
Specific Blu-rays, DVDs, Universal, Marvel, Mattel, Monopoly, Disney, and the list goes fucking on. And it seems crazy to even say, but that's just what's happening.
Now, if you think of this, right? Think of how crazy this is, right? Amazon's restricting you to sell on their platform certain brands, right? They regate you in a lot of things, sending 100, 200, 300, quantities and all this other shit, right? But you could go on eBay and you could sell as many of a product as you want. You can go on Mercari, you could sell, but for some reason, because Amazon is the top selling marketplace, for some reason, they're telling you can't allow. Like in other words, the first sale doctrine doesn't apply to Walmart Marketplace and people selling on Walmart. And it's kind of bullshit. So when people say, oh, resellers are scalpers, they're not fucking scalpers. We have every right to trade and resell things that we've acquired legally, right? If you've bought something, you have the right to resell it. That's just how the world works. Everywhere you shop is an item being resold to you.
And like I said before, I said this, if you go back to my Thanksgiving, one of these, I think before it was called, reseller talk or truck talk or some bullshit, I had where I'm in the truck, right? Like right now. But I said Thanksgiving of last year, no, it wasn't even last year. It was the year before. It was the year before. The year before.
Get it together, Ryan.
Driving to Michigan, right? And so, yeah, back and forth. And I think I did a Christmas and a Thanksgiving. Any fucking way, right? The point is this. The point is that I said I was shifting my shit, my
pivot. I've said it for so long. I've been saying it for years. Even before I got demonetized on YouTube, I was telling you, pivot. Do not make this your only income. Don't do it.
Reselling business to be more heavy into Walmart WFS, more heavy into reselling on Walmart and not reselling on Amazon, because you could kind of feel it. You could kind of feel it turning. And I'm not saying I'm a fucking, some fucking guru or whatever. I'm just saying I felt what it was, which is the small nitpick.
Yep.
Right? The nitpick of sellers poking us, poking. And what happened is they just kept feeding into their own bullshit. They're like, thanks sellers, the commercials that we've all seen, right? Small sellers, private sellers, independent third-party sellers, are 70 to 60% of Amazon's fucking overall fucking business. So thank you, sellers, blah, blah. Fuck yourself.
Yep.
How about that? How about you go fuck yourself?
I feel you,
right?
Ryan.
Right over these railroad
I
tracks.
feel you.
Okay.
He said, fuck yourself. Right over these railroad tracks.
Go fuck yourself, Amazon, because you don't give a fuck about us. Obviously, clearly. It's not a fucking case of fucking fraud.
Yep.
You know, some of these other resellers are talking about, well, they're trying to curb fraud. Fuck you. There's
No,
always
they're
gonna be
not.
fraud. There's always going to be fraud. Always,
Everywhere.
Always.
Yes.
It doesn't
Everywhere.
fucking matter.
Always going to be fraud.
Fucking, you know, the fucking Stone Age until fucking now. There's always fraud. Motherfuckers trying to paint fucking Da Vinci pictures and fucking...
Hey, listen. If you got kids, I'm telling you right now, this is a prime time show. Get your kids, get them up, and get them out. Okay? Get your kids out of the room. This is prime time. I'll wait. We're not censored here on this channel, man. We're just not. Get them up, get them out.
You know, the fucking recreating the Mona Lisa and Picasso's and every fucking other thing, right? To now, to fucking fake Gucci bags and fucking bullshit, okay? You know, it's never going to stop. You're not going to be the fucking company that goes, you know what, we've fucking stopped fucking fraud.
Yes.
But what you can do is verify that these fucking motherfucking sellers are real. Like,
Whoa, he said he used the F word 4 times and actually created a sentence. Ryan.
me, like other resellers are real. It's
Where is Ryan? Why is he not here right now? He's probably busy making money.
really not that hard, okay? It's really not that hard. You don't have to go to extremes like you're doing right now, talking about fucking, you know, 100 units and 200 units and 400 units and 300 units. I saw 500 units. You know, fucking Con Air is like fucking 100 units, 200, 300 units. You know, all these different fucking brands. Do you think that they're getting knocked off in such a capacity,
right,
in such a way that it is creating this much? Possibly. But the problem is that you're hurting your fucking bread and butter. And everybody's gonna fucking jump ship, and then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, you're so big, you don't give a fuck. You know, this is like the banks being too big to fail. You know, fucking, it's unfucking real. You know, if anybody remembers the fucking, you know, the housing market and bank crisis, you know, 2008, 9-ish, you know, everyone knows that.
Yeah, Ryan's popping. He is popping off. This is a Ryan rant we're looking at right now. Reese says resellers are pissed. It should say Ryan Reseller Infinity is pissed. But he's saying that he's spitting a lot of facts, man, and he's saying a lot of things that a lot of people don't say. I mean, you know, I say it, but he's actually taking the F word. He's saying the F word 4 or 5 times, and it's actually making a complete sentence. So I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed.
You know, these fucking banks thought they were fucking too big to fail, and they were. You know why? Just like the fucking airlines, because you can get bailed out. If you are a reseller and you fuck up your business, or if you're a fucking, you know, a sole proprietor or an LLC or
yo,
double up.
Tell us what you really feel, Ryan.
I don't like Walmart very much.
even a C Corp or whatever, an S Corp, whatever it is, and you fuck your business up, and you go, please give me a handout. I fucked this all up because I can't balance a budget or fucking.
Yo, this is just crazy.
Pay my bills. What do you think happens? You go fucking bankrupt, right? They take your house and you fucking gotta sell all your shit so you can fucking just stay afloat. You know, take out loans from family or do whatever the fuck you gotta do because you decided to partake in the American dream.
My man is spinning the block right now. He is spinning the block. You could see the fumes coming out of his nostrils.
Okay? That is what you did. You decided to go, you know what? I'd like a piece of that pie. I'd like a little bit of, a fucking snippet, a little morsel. I'm fucking going off now. But I'm telling you, this shit is pissing me off. I'm tired of fucking getting fucked over by big conglomerates talking about how they fucking care about the fucking little guy, right? And so the little guy raises them up and they go, fuck you.
Yep.
Fuck you, buddy. And that's what they
Think about this. 6 years ago, it was a dream to sell on Amazon. It was amazing. Fees were down, fees were low. Now they're just F you. Okay, F you. They're F you until they get screwed over, and then they're going to realize, oh, we actually need those sellers.
do. That's what they do. They get too big and they think they're too big to fucking fail, right?
Stating
And
facts
everyone thinks they're
100%.
too fucking big to fail. And I don't know
100%.
the answer. I don't know. I mean, I'm not fucking, some fucking whatever. But I do know that I can personally change my business model to try to protect myself from, the downfall of fucking Amazon, really. Resellers on Amazon, if I'm being truthful. So what I have done, and what I think everybody needs to do is, you need to, number one, railroad track, You need to, number one, railroad track. Number two, so number one, what you need to do is diversify, right? So you need to be selling on multiple marketplaces. You cannot stick to one marketplace. Amazon suspended me many years ago for fucking bullshit, and it took me fucking forever to fucking get back. Okay, and in that time, what I did prior to, also because I knew that I shouldn't have all my eggs in one basket, what I did was made sure I had a fucking Walmart account and an eBay account. Okay, now eBay is very easy to get on. Walmart, not so much.
We're banned from eBay, by the way. We got banned not once, but twice. Yeah. For stupid shit. That wasn't our fault. Both times we ended up getting screwed.
But years and years ago, 4 years ago plus, that I started on Walmart, after I got my Amazon account, it was a little bit easier. It did take me a few months. But yeah, when I was suspended on fucking Amazon, they hold your fucking money, they hold your fucking inventory, and they say, fuck you, right? Prove that you fucking blah, 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 right? And I would have gotten my money back, and I would have fucking gotten my inventory back, and they would have fucking charged me, just like now. They sent me a fucking one single DVD, one DVD back, okay? One DVD in a box that was 2 pounds. A box that you could have fit, I don't fucking know. It's as big as the fucking back of this seat. I don't know if you can see the fucking seat back here. It's as big as the fucking seat.
I've got that.
24 by 15 by 9, okay? For a fucking Blu-ray, right? And charged me 2 pounds to ship it back to me.
Yep.
This is Universal, right? The Universal. And some people think that we're going to have some kind of fucking leeway and we're going to have some kind of fucking grace period. No, they're dropping the fucking hammer.
Yes.
Right? And everybody out there, hit me up in the comments and tell me that you're not getting fucked, okay? And then come ask me how the fuck you can start reselling on fucking Walmart, okay? Once again, please sponsor me, Walmart.
But again, the grass is not always greener on the other side. A lot of people shedding a lot of light on Walmart. Unfortunately, I don't have any actual experience to talk about the Walmart marketplace and selling on Walmart. I tried to get on Walmart, submitted my documents, they're verifying, they can't verify, it still says it's verifying. 20 fucking years later, it'll still say it's verifying my information. You can't talk to nobody, you can't email nobody, because everybody's incompetent. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing over at Walmart. And I'm not quite sure I want to trust a company that hires a bunch of incompetent fuckers to work there. So I digress. I don't sell on Walmart Marketplace, but I can tell you I've heard, just by watching a couple of videos and seeing a couple of things, some people like it, some people don't like it. And it's going to be like that no matter what marketplace that you sell on. But just understand the grass is not always greener on the other side.
I'm your best promoter out there. No one's talking about Walmart WFS.
True.
There's very few people out on the fucking YouTube fucking.
Because Walmart doesn't know how to fucking accept people. That's why nobody's talking about it.
Ether that are talking about Walmart WFS, Walmart reselling, Walmart selling to begin with.
Well, Ryan, Resells Infinity, why the fuck aren't you making content around Walmart WFS? You should be doing that.
Very fucking few. Very few. Some of the people that I know, very few, But, they're talking about it a little bit here and there. But let's get into brass tacks. You know what I mean? Let's see why you should fucking at least think about doing 50-50, right? Do fucking whatever. And everybody's fucking quitting eBay. Good. Fucking quit. Okay? Everybody's quitting eBay.
People have been saying they quit eBay for years, though.
Right? Quit. Fucking quit. Take your fucking sack, your fucking little take your fucking little sorry sack and fucking go home. Okay? Cry me a fucking river. Take your ball, go home.
Right. I mean, listen, bullshit, okay? He's right.
So what I'm saying is you should be.
But people have been crying about eBay for years, dude. People have been crying about eBay for years. I'm actually going to start going on Whatnot pretty hard, so stay tuned.
Do something similar, at least 50-50, right? Do 50-50. Get the fuck on Amazon, and if you don't, you need to diversify into something else. Richie talked about doing, the Amazon influencer program. That sounds fucking fantastic. I'm sure he's making more fucking money than he is doing reselling.
I am. Just saying. I am actually making more money on the influencer program than reselling. That is actually a factual statement.
And probably more than he is making on fucking YouTube, probably.
And that is also a factual statement. I am making more money on the influencer program. As a matter of fact, it is my number one stream of income right now, to be honest.
So, that's something you guys could look into too. Anybody who's already on YouTube, you know, it's not an easy thing to get up here and just, you know, make a fucking goofball out of yourself. But, you know, that's the fucking, you know, world we live in. That is the plight. That is the crown that I must bear. The heavy is the cross. You know what
Listen, Ryan is doing what 99% of people are scared to do. Right? He's putting himself out there. A lot of people don't want to do that.
I mean, I don't know if any of that is going to get in there. So anyway, you need to diversify, okay? Let's do that. Diversify your motherfucking portfolio. Get on to fucking Walmart. Start, you know, try to get an account, start selling. At least go on to fucking eBay. And there's cross listers and all kinds of.
Can somebody go back and we need to get an F-bomb counter. Maybe I'll make a video on that. And we're going to count how many F-bombs were said during this video. He might have taken the record from me.
Stuff that you can cross list, okay? But you're going to get fucked maybe if you don't know what you're doing.
See, boom.
I try to say to people, if you're just starting out, start selling on eBay. Don't fucking go to the big dogs first. Don't go to the big dogs first. You don't know what you're doing. You're going to fuck shit up. You don't know what you're doing. Ask people. Ask me. You know, some seasoned sellers in here think they still got it figured out. I always ask questions. I'm always curious. I'm always trying to find out new information. You know why? Because I don't fucking know everything.
That's right.
That's the truth.
Nobody knows everything.
And I know that I don't know everything.
Yep.
I mean, such is life, right?
I feel you.
Such is fucking life. You think you know everything? Life will fucking, you know, turn you around in a fucking instant.
Yep.
Pretty fucking easy.
Pretty easy is right.
And prove to you that you don't know fuck.
That's
you don't
right.
know fuck about shit.
Wake up!
Oh my God.
I don't like Walmart very much.
So, yeah, so there's that. Anyway, that's enough of that. That's enough of that rant. Hit me up in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Seriously, hit me in the comments and let me know what's going on with you in your reselling business.
Yes, sir, Ryan.
What's going on with you
Hey,
as a
Ryan.
reseller personally, and where you see the change, if you feel or see a change coming. All right? Well, take care, guys. And as always, I will catch you all in the editing. All right, boy?
Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. Ryan Resells Infinity, man. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go over and check out Ryan Resells Infinity on his YouTube channel. Just type in Ryan Resells Infinity and it will come up.
Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money.